Hey everybody, it's the Guru. Hope everybody's well, happy. 218, 219, I'll say it. I hope that you found your spiritual match or somebody that you can talk to or relate to, or even sit down and just have a cup of tea or a glass of water, or just walk by and give that nod and be acknowledged that, you know these people and they don't make you feel too bad, you belong, a sense of belonging. Very hard for people, in this day and age, to feel like they belong. I mean, I was watching a movie yesterday and it inspired me to do this today, this YouTube, because I don't think people realise their sense of purpose. Sorry everybody, my hand's getting tired of holding this camera. But anyway, get back to what I was saying. As I said, I was watching a movie yesterday, Creed. We've all heard of it, and I suppose everybody, majority of people have seen Creed. And you say, well, what's so special about that movie? Well, it's just that when I was watching it, and I watched it a few times, because I've been a street kid all my life. I'm an old adult now, growing over my 50s, and and that's good, because from the time I was 5 right up until, I stood on my own 2 feet. And if you watch my YouTubes, I was a stupid bitch at one stage, and then I realised I found myself. I found the warrior within me. And I gave myself purpose, because there was no purpose before that. I was like a wandering zombie, living day to day, year by year, no purpose, no nothing. And then, as I said, I found myself and my codes, and I built them. Respect, dignity and honour, and of course the fourth one, integrity. But anyway, I was watching this movie Creed, it'd be about the 4th or 5th time. And it really opened my eyes, Rocky Balboa, and the guy, I forget his name, that was actually starring, as Creed, that turned out to be Apollo Creed's son. I mean, it just showed me when it first started out how he actually was in a home, how it all started with his obsession with fighting, and how it grew from there, and to the desire that he found himself that there was no purpose to what he was doing. Okay, and he wondered why there was no purpose in the movie. And if you watch the movie, he was saved by Mary Ann, the lady, Apollo Creed's wife in the movie. And that's how it started off. She gave him a chance and gave him a purpose. And he could build on that in the movie, and you've seen that. But it become, in the end, that he wasn't fulfilled in here. Your ticker, your heart, your spirit, your soul. So he went out, and of course he found, what was it, after a few troubles, a few blues, Rocky Balboa, the trainer, And I think within that movie, it revealed a lot about society. Because Rocky Balboa, when he met him in the movie, he gave him a sense of purpose, of knowing, of belonging. And this guy, Apollo Creed's son in the movie, took that and ran with that and opened the Pandora's box on everything that he'd had built up from a kid in the movie, to release it, to be able to find it and get a purpose. And the people in the movie, even though it was Rocky Balboa, and the other people that starred in the movies were fighters. You could see that. No shit, And as he had to find out, and like Rocky Balboa, his trainer, Rocky, he said, and if you see the movie, you got to have purpose. You got to have a sense of belonging. You got to have your brothers behind you. You got to reunite. You got to spark that fire within. The eye of the tiger. Do we have that? We get it and then we lose it. Well, don't. Okay, because that movie showed me yesterday that once he was taken back to a gym, that wasn't good, but it was in him. Instead of trying to belong somewhere he knew he wasn't, and he was misunderstood and looked at as a lair, as they said, the Hollywood, Mr. Hollywood. Well, he certainly ain't worth no Hollywood, I tell you. But anyway, Rocky took him back to a gym, to where he belonged, with his brothers, where he could fight, he could feel it. He could be understood. And that purpose could grow. You know. And that movie showed me that it can be done in life. And he grew with that, and if you watch the movie, there's lots of tender times, because even though there was a trainer, and there's always a trainer in life, isn't there? Whether it be in a gym for boxing or whatever, or you have your masters in kickboxing, whatever. You got to have your brothers too. You got to have a purpose. Be taken back to where you were, what you stand for. And that gave me this purpose to reach out and tell you guys that. Remember your purpose and remember your elders around you. For when you're young, you got lots of fury and fight. Eye of the tiger. But take a lesson out of that movie. Learn from your elders, because they got something to give, mate. They got a lot of wisdom. Some don't have much to give at all. But you know the ones that do. Stick with them. Learn from them. Sit. Listen. Let them talk. Instead of thinking, oh shit, they're rambling on again. I can't cope with this. I'm going. See you later. Well, don't. Give yourself that purpose. Take yourself back to your raw who you are. You're raw. So you know, and you can build that. And you have that sense of belonging. And if you watch that movie, you'll learn a lot. Because even though it's a movie, it's real life. In real life, there's all that. There's lots of Rocky Balboas out there. There's lots of creeds too. Lots of brothers. Lots of everything. So never forget that. Because if you lose it, your codes are nothing. You lose the fight. Your fire will die and there will be no eye of the tiger. So, do me a favour. Sit down and watch it. It's a good movie. And remember, all that I've said, don't forget your brothers. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget your elders. You know? Very important, eh? I don't say this because like I'm sitting here. Look at me. I've been a Donnybrooker and a fighter all my life, and I will be. All my life. And I won't stop. And I'm more stronger now than I've ever been in my life now. You know why? I found the sense, I found the purpose. I found the eye of the tiger. So, anyway, that's my little chat for the moment. I hope you take it on board and find it very interesting, everybody. Okay? So, until then, bye from the Guru. And as I said, I really hope you guys do find your spiritual match in 2019. Until then, keep good faith, fortune, and remember the 4 codes: respect, dignity, honour, and integrity. May you be strong. From the Guru.